Hello, today we're going to take a tour of the model homes built by Brookfield Residential out at Blossom Rock in Apache Junction. There are 4 different models that they have and that are ready to show. So we're going to quickly run through all of those and talk about the different options, specs, details, pricing, etc. that you can find with each of these models. So buckle up, let's take a look. Okay, so let's go inside the models. Brookfield Residential in Blossom Rock has 2 different collections of homes. They have the Laurel collection, which is what we're looking at right now, and then a little bit later we're going to look at the Mariposa collection. This is the Laredo model in the Laurel collection. This property is a 1-story. It's approximately 2,400 square feet. You do have the option to go, just about 2,300 square feet. This one has 4 bedrooms and 3 baths and a 2-car garage. This is the model does. The option does include that you could include an optional bed and bath in lieu of the included tandem garage, or an option of a flex room in lieu of an included bedroom. This one includes upgraded cabinets, countertops, and electrical throughout it. So this model runs you roughly around $565,000, roughly. Obviously, with different upgrades and different changes to it, it's going to be more or less. The Laurel collection has four different models in it. So you have the Lantana, the Laredo, the Ponderosa, and the Heritage that are all models within the Laurel collection. Okay, so this is the Ponderosa model. At Brookfield Residential in Blossom Rock, they have 4 different models up there, 2 within the Laurel collection and 2 within the Mariposa collection. So this is the second one for the Laurel. Like I said, Ponderosa. This one is a 2-story model. I think they have only 1, 2, 3, 4. They have about 4 different models within the Laurel and the Mariposa that have a 2-story, that are 2-story homes. So just to give you an idea. This one is approximately about 3,100 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, and a 2-car garage. It does include the option of a multi-gen suite in lieu of the included flex room and tandem garage, or the option of an extended outdoor room in there as well. This model has upgraded cabinets, countertops, and electrical. So sometimes we always have to remember what we see in the model is not exactly what we are going to see in the final production of the home when we purchase. We have to be specific with them about the different upgrades and make sure that we're also watching the bottom line, because those upgrades can be pricey. Here's a little extra bonus space or loft. Could be used for toy room, game room, classroom, or study space, or office. And here is the primary bedroom. The Ponderosa this model, basically with these upgrades, right now would cost you roughly about $620,000 to $630,000. So $620,000 to $630,000 roughly. So with this one, we had the 1 bedroom downstairs. We have the primary upstairs. That's going to be your laundry space. as well as 2 additional bedrooms. And again, if you wanted to make it larger, you could do the multi-gen suite on the main level in lieu of the little flex space and the tandem garage. And there's the bath. I think I mentioned before that with a lot of the new builds, the primary bedroom is always a shower, and your other guest bath typically has the tub in it if having a tub in the home is important to you. All right, so now we're going to go into the Mariposa collection. As I mentioned before, Mariposa has 5 different models in it. So this is the Lily. This is another 1-story option. This one, if I remember correctly, yes. So the Lily is roughly about 2,600 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, and a 3-car garage. So you do have the option of going up to 5 bedrooms and going up to 3.5 baths with this. With the Lily model, it does include an optional powder room, the upgraded cabinets, and the countertops. You also have the option of a 5th bedroom and the 3rd bath in lieu of the tandem garage. Obviously, that increases your square footage up to just over 2,700 square feet when you include that 5th bedroom and 3rd bath. In Arizona, we like our indoor and outdoor space. So those big sliders, which I'll go outside here in just a second, really give you that option of bringing in the indoor and outdoor space, which, when we're having our peak time of, say, like October to March, people really enjoy having the big sliders where they can enjoy the indoor and outdoor spaces. This model does have the laundry, which you can access from 2 different spaces, from the hallway as well as the primary closet. And the Lily model will run you, depending on the upgrades, depending on the space, would run you about 630,000 to 660,000 roughly. Okay, so this is the Solstice model. And again, this is part of the Mariposa collection. So this model is a 1-story. It is approximately 27, just over 2,700 square feet. This model has 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, and a 3-car tandem garage. You do have the option of the 12-foot by 8-foot sliding door into the great room from the outside. So that's an option as well. And of course, this model includes the upgraded cabinets, countertops, and electrical. This model is 4 bedrooms, but you do have the option of going up to 5 bedrooms with 4.5 baths. Of course, no, obviously, I'm probably telling you something you already know, but you do have to watch your budget when you go to a new model, because a lot of times when you go in those design centers, you have the option of upgrading, which then you get a model, then you get a home that might look like this. However, all of that comes with a pretty hefty price tag. With the Solstice, that bedroom did have its own bathroom ensuite, as well as this bedroom right down here has its own ensuite, which can be great. If you have guests that don't want to share a space, or kids who don't want to share space with guests, it's awesome. Here is your next gen or multi-gen suite that is optional as well. This can be great if you're looking to maybe have a renter and have some rental income potential to your property, or if you have a family member who you want to live with you, but yet give them their own privacy, their own space. So they have, the bedroom, they have the living room, and they don't have necessarily like their own kitchen. You still have to share that space, but again, they have their own entrance and the privacy that they might be looking for. Here's a picture of the courtyard. So that's a communal space with that extra. We're going to go look at the outside. The sliding glass door was locked when I was here, so I wasn't able to physically go outside, but I will show you what it looks like through the windows. Obviously, the models are always beautifully decorated, beautifully done. And when you purchase, obviously, if you want them to incorporate a pool into your purchase, your lot, your home, it is going to cost you. And that what I like though is that they've shown you what you can do with a certain lot size and space. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the models that they have up. As I mentioned before, they have 2 different collections with models within there. So about 9 total models if you include both of those collections. Here is their website. We'll just quickly look at their quick move-in options just so you can get an idea of price points for these. Now, these are quick move-ins. So like it says, so available December of 2024. They have picked out the upgrades, the countertops, the cabinets, all of those things. So you do not get to choose or have any say in that. You are just buying what is a quick move-in. Those decisions have been made. But we looked at the Laredo. So here is the Laredo, the 4-bed, 2-bath, 3-car tandem garage, 2,200 square feet for $520,000. More Laredo. So this one has some upper little upgrades to it. And this one is 4-bed, 3-bath, 2-car garage. Where this one was 2-bed, 3-car garage, 2,400 square feet for $550,000. This one, same 550, but this one, so it's going to have a little bit more of the upgrades. Sometimes the exterior is the upgrade itself, but 4-bed, 2-bath, 3-car garage, 2,200 square feet, just over 550,000. Then one more Laredo. Excellent. This one is a lot bigger. This is the 5-bed, 3-bath, 2-car garage. They went for that option there to extend it, and they got rid of the 3-car tandem garage option. And this is just under 2,400 square feet for basically $590,000. And then we also looked at the Ponderosa, which was the only 2-story that we looked at specifically. And this one is a 5-bed, 4-bath, 2-car garage, just over 3,000 square feet for just over $620,000. And the Mariposa, from the Mariposa collection, they only have one quick move-in. We looked at the Lily, and that one is 4-bed, 2.5-bath, 3-car garage, almost 2,600 square feet for almost $660,000. So let's go ahead. Let's look in here in the Mariposa Lily. And like I said, this one is just under 660,000. And here they have the floor plan, which is nice to look at. So you see on here where they have optional door here. And you get the idea. You realize, of course, that there's a lot of options that are available, and but of course that's all going to cost you. And sometimes, depending on where they are in the build process, this one available December 2024, so the build process is done. So adding an optional door for this one specifically probably isn't going to be an option, because they've already built it. But shows you, so primary, bedroom 2, bedroom 3, bedroom 4, the flex space, and then your 3-car tandem garage. As a reminder, I did a driving tour of Blossom Rock in 2024 last year. And so I'll put a link to it up here. So in case you want to go back and look at it, remember in Blossom Rock, there are 5 different builders: Brookfield Residential, Lennar, TriPoint, David Weekley, and Pulte Homes. And they have right now 15 model homes that are available to tour at any point, and you're interested. Blossom Rock is considered a planned community. They're planning on having a school as part of this. If you know the area of Cadence in East Mesa, Brookfield Residential was part of that. And so they're making this community very similar to what they did in Cadence. And then there's another community that they were part of doing a master planned community in Avondale in the West Valley. So it's just a totally different atmosphere than typical communities that are new build communities. If some of the price points are a little more than you want to spend for looking for a new build, but you like this area, you think you want to be in Apache Junction, remember there is Superstition Vista that is Century Communities. They have built a community as well, and I did a tour of that new build community, and I'll put a link to it. And then of course we also have Radiance by DR Horton that is part of the Superstition Vistas that Blossom Rock is a part of. Sometimes it gets a little confusing when we throw out all of these names, but just note there's quite a few builders going into this area, this new area over in Apache Junction. And there's a couple different price points. If you're looking for something really high end, I'm going to tour a couple different models in Blossom Rock. And so we'll go all the way to the high end ones. And then we also have more reasonably priced model homes, or new homes, I should say, in the area, say with Century Communities or DR Horton. I'm going to sign off for right now, but I am going to go and tour another builder within Blossom Rock. And so I'll record it and do a very similar format where I tour the model homes, talk about what they offer, and share that all with you. So I'm not sure what I'm going to go look at next. If you have a preference of David Weekley, Lennar, Pulte Homes, or TriPoint, put it in the comments and I'll make sure that I get to that one next. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.